Hi families, this is Miss Dominique trying to show you a strategy for 3.NF.1, which is the baseline of fractions, understanding what a fraction is, the numerator and the denominator. So here's the first question from this week's quiz. Each square below represents one whole. Okay, so I'm looking at this and I see there are actually three holes. So one hole, one hole, one hole. So there are three holes in total. The question asks, what fraction of the model is shaded? Okay, so I look and I know I need to make a fraction that represents the shaded amount in orange. And I know that in a fraction, we have a numerator and the denominator. The numerator is the top number. It represents the number of parts that are being described or the number of parts we're talking about. Let me look and see how many parts are we talking about. How many parts are shaded? Let me count that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna put that at the top, that's my numerator. We're talking about 10 equal parts. Now I need to think about my denominator. My denominator is the number of equal parts in one whole. Let me count. How many equal parts are in one whole? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 equal parts in one whole, so that is my denominator. So I know this model represents 10 fourths because there are 10 equal parts shaded in, and each whole has 4 parts. So I know this model represents 10 fourths. One thing that tripped up our scholars is that many scholars wrote 10 twelfths. They said, great, there are 10 shaded parts, there are 12 parts in total. They thought about how many parts are in the whole picture versus how many parts are in one whole. That's the key thing you have to ask yourself to figure out the denominator. How many equal parts are in one whole?